New York is the most densely populated city in the United States, so real estate is in its core, and its suburbs are always in demand. This Queens neighborhood of Rosedale offers a suburban lifestyle and an escape from the hustle and bustle. It's a great place to live, but this house just won't sell. It has 1,900 square feet of space, 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. Listed at $425,000, it's been on the market for 7 months. When you put your house up for sale, you must prepare it to look its best. And this means decluttering, removing excess furniture and personal items. It's about putting the past behind you and moving forward. Ruth moved here 6 years ago to take care of family matters.
My aunt and uncle passed away. I moved in here to preserve their legacy. I inherited my aunt and uncle's furniture. It's really, really old.
But the suburbs are getting old for Ruth.
I really want to be in the city because my whole life is in the city.
7 months later, no offers. Best friend Stacy thinks she knows why.
She needs to declutter. At this point, I don't believe Ruth has a choice.
Mail just kind of comes through the door and winds up on the table. I don't know how it gets there. I'm so busy and it's hard for me to put everything in place.
She's not that busy.
I am going stir crazy in the suburbs. Please help me get out of this house.
2-story detached houses are really popular in this neighborhood, and this one has a garage, ample parking and a porch, but it's still on the market, so I wonder what the problem is. So Ruth, this is your house, but Stacey is your best friend.
Yes.
Yes.
You've been helping Ruth, giving her advice?
I tried, Sophie.
Right.
She took none of my suggestions.
Okay. Well, I think what would be great if you guys show me around. I can see what the problems are, and then we can go from there.
Okay.
Coming in, the first thing I noticed is that this is a very dark colour. Did you choose this colour?
Yes, I did.
Right.
And there was a reason why I chose this
What
color.
was that reason, Ruth?
Well, you want anyone to come over?
No, that's not true. It's not true. It was originally painted like an off-white.
Right.
And I liked it. However, I noticed fingerprints. So I said, I'm going to paint it a color where I don't see the fingerprints.
This is the first room that buyers see. You want people to have an instant good impression.
Right.
And do you know what I'm seeing? The peeling paint.
Ugh.
Look at that.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. Crazy. Should we have a look in here?
Okay.
Wow. Sunflower yellow.
Yes.
Did you?
I love sunflower yellow.
Really?
Yeah, it's so bright.
It is bright. However, there's always a but. There's always a but. I think when you're
What
selling...
side are you on?
My side. I mean, that's for starters. But when you're selling your house, you want to go for slightly more neutral colours because you don't want to put anyone off. And also, look, my love, look at that. It's peeling off the walls. And do you know what people will think? They think water damage.
See, I thought the painter didn't do a good job.
I don't think the painter did do a very good job.
No.
I'd be asking for my money back if I was you. Buyers are not going to be able to see past this clutter. I have to say, I'm a little bit,
I didn't want to throw out the furniture when I moved in.
Huge sofa here. You got the cupboard full of clowns. You got all these trophies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead plants. Boxes and boxes of stuff. Pair of slippers.
Yeah, that was from a hotel.
How do you even, like, move around?
I don't come in here.
The clutter is forcing you out of this room.
Absolutely, it's forcing me out of the house.
Tell you what, it might be forcing you out of the house, but it's also forcing the buyers out. And what have we got over here? So talk me through this room. Presumably this dining room table doesn't see a lot of eating.
I don't use a dining room, so I figured why let the room go to waste? I was using it as an office, but I can't really work in here.
No.
It's just too much stuff.
This is what is holding you back, this clutter
Yes.
here. Because no buyer is going to walk in here and purchase this house at the moment.
They have no vision.
I
They
know
have the
no
vision. It's go right to the table with the clutter.
I know.
I'm so glad you're here.
If we're going to get you to the city, we have got a lot of work to do. I'm tempted to just run and hide myself.
I'm going with you.
Oh, my God.
I might just crawl under the covers and go to sleep.
They should be able to
Maybe
see
she'll listen
past
to
it.
you.
No.
We've got possibly the biggest declutter of my life, but I'm okay for that.
Oh, no, this cannot possibly be the biggest declutter of your life. I've seen people, you just can't walk in the door, so much clutter. At least you can get in my door, okay?
No, don't worry. It's a big job, but all hands on deck, we'll get it done. So this is the kitchen.
It's the kitchen.
The kitchen that Ruth says is just perfectly fine.
It's an interesting
Dark kitchen.
colour for the kitchen. There's a lot of paint on these cupboards. It's looking a bit tired. And I doubt very much if you will achieve a sale at all. This house is not in condition to have people coming through the front door. If you want to move, we've really got to tackle this clutter head on. But that's why we're here. And I think it's going to really affect your life in a positive way. Because I have a plan, and this house is going to look fantastic.
Okay.
Trust me and Stacey.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get started.
Excellent. Houses in this neighbourhood are selling for between $355,000 and $430,000. Ruth's listed at $425,000. It's towards the high end, and it's not showing well enough to beat out the lower price competition. Ruth's realtor, Eugenia, knows what she's up against.
These homes are rarely available because the homeowners stay here for 30 and 40 years. When a house becomes available, it's a feeding frenzy.
But this home hasn't sold. Eugenia's open house quickly reveals why.
God. When I walked in the house, the dark color makes it look even smaller.
This is unacceptable. It's too much clutter.
How do you sell a house and it looks like this? At least clean it up.
This room does not make me feel happy. The dining room made me feel claustrophobic.
I can't even fit between this space over here.
It's really tough to really look at the house based on the clutter and what you really see here. What do you think?
The gray color in the kitchen made me nauseous. It reminded me of vomit.
The wood is painted over many times. It's from day one.
Why is this over here? I can't reach it.
I am frustrated.
I don't know that I could see myself living here personally, given the amount of work that has to be done.
Aesthetically, it doesn't seem to match what I'm looking for.
It's just uninhabitable.
A lot of the people who came through on the open house, they said, we can't see ourselves in the house because there's so much clutter. You can barely see the floors because there's so much stuff.
I was just too exhausted to deal with anything. And then, you know, one day leads into another, and here we are 5 years later, and I'm still with furniture that I really should have gotten rid of.
A lot of people just suddenly look around one day and are like, why do I have all this stuff?
Oh, yeah.
So if you feel that, buyers are definitely going to feel that.
Right, exactly.
But don't worry, I have a master plan to tackle it. In 4 days' time, you will not recognise this house.
Good, because I'm ready to get to the city. We got to get this house sold.
This house has great flow, but at the moment it is buried under mountains of clutter and excess furniture. I'm going to refresh this tired entryway with cream paint and white trim. The unfinished staircase will get new spindles for safety and style. The declutter begins in the living room. Once the junk is gone, I'm going to paint the walls a soft grey. The bay window will become a beautiful seating area, and I'm going to give Ruth the new office she desperately needs. I'm going to uncover the dining room to see its true potential. We're taking out the giant furniture and replacing it with a scaled-down round table, and Ruth's old chairs will get a facelift. The kitchen will look all new. I'm going to lighten up the dark paint and replace the cupboard doors. Some small plants will accent the neutral colours. This house is going to look fantastic when I'm finished with it. Ruth is going to be blown away by the transformation. But first things first, we have to manage the clutter and make space.
It really is a time to get rid of this stuff. And it's always good to do it when you have help.
I think the garbage man is gonna have a problem. You're gonna have to tip him really well this year. I think you have enough magazines. That
I
sale
was
is
saving it
over.
for the recipes.
Have you made any of them?
No. I do my share of cooking. 0.
It's going to take too long for Ruth and Stacey to get through this mess, so I've called in the crew. Meanwhile, I'm sending Ruth and Stacey to a house in the neighbourhood that sold in a heartbeat to help Ruth better understand what buyers want. This house is 2,100 square feet of space, 4 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. It sold for $385,000 in just 4 months.
Nice and light. See how inviting?
Oh,
I love this.
nice living room.
Very nice. No
No
clutter.
clutter. Oh my God, a real dining room.
Oh, wow. And look at the space in here.
Yeah.
Look at the table.
Yes.
Nothing
okay.
on it.
This could work for me.
And it will also work to sell your home.
And that's really what's important.
Hey, let's look at the kitchen.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. Light. It's very nice, airy.
It looks clean and it looks open. It feels
light.
airy and light.
And this is what you want your buyers to feel when they
Right.
come in your home.
Yeah. I can see why the house sold. It shows very well. It's uncluttered.
Oh, you
Yes,
noticed?
Exactly.
Okay.
So I see we've got work to do. It's going to be worth it because my house will be sold.
Back at the house, David is tackling those old kitchen cupboards.
To replace the kitchen cabinets, I came up with a simple solution, and it was very cost-effective. We've taken off the old doors and hinges. I've scraped the 5+ layers of paint. I've made some new cupboard doors. And we're finishing it off with a coat of paint, new cabinets.
Hey,
Oh my God.
come on in.
Are we in the same house?
It's impressive, isn't it?
I feel such a release because the clutter is not here.
Anyway, tell me, I'm dying to know, how was the comparable house?
It was open. It was clean. It was uncluttered. I didn't feel closed in.
Closed in.
Right.
So how does that make you feel, Ruth, that that sold quickly and your house has been on for 7 months?
I could kick myself that I didn't listen to my friend here.
We know what we've got to do. And I've got a few projects that you guys are going to help me with. Honey, you're going to have to get into some more sensible clothes for this project. And I'll finish off with this.
All right,
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
The crew is busy painting away those bright yellow walls. Meanwhile, David is preparing a project for Ruth.
So Ruth, I'm gonna show you how to add spindles to your staircase. This is gonna take care of a number of problems. First being safety. This wide open space is screaming for a fall.
I never even noticed that there weren't any spindles.
Okay, well I noticed as soon as I walked in the door.
Okay.
These are spindles, this one is installed, and then you can do this one all by yourself.
You're kidding.
I'm very serious. I never kid.
You're gonna make me a tool belt diva?
That's right, good term, good
Oh my
term.
God.
Step up to the plate, press, and release. These are called dowels.
Yes.
Dowel's gonna sit in just like that. Now, as you're a pro at drilling, you can drill the bottom of the next spindle,
Oh my God.
okay? And release. If the dowel fits, it was a success.
Fabulous.
Look at you. I'll apply the glue.
I could have done that.
That's true. We'll line it up. We'll take the nailer, pop it.
Oh, it's giving me a headache.
We're making a lot of progress. The first coat of paint's gone on, the dining room's looking fantastic, the kitchen is really getting there, but we have a lot of work still to do.
Okay, Stacey, we have a very exciting project.
Can't wait.
You see that bay window over there? We're going to make an upholstered window seat.
Okay.
So what we did is we got some plywood, then we bought this 2-inch foam, which is gonna be super comfy.
Yeah.
This, my dear, is batting. It's just gonna make it last longer.
Oh, nice.
We are gonna use a spray adhesive, and we're gonna be quite generous with it. We wanna,
And not get my finger in here.
there we go. Pull, genius, okay. What do you think of this? Feel it. It's got like a velour texture.
Yeah.
I think it's all about building up subtle layers of texture and colour. Because what did you, I mean, honestly, tell me what you thought of the yellow walls. Yeah. We want to stick the foam down to the plywood. We want to get it right to the edges there, like that. Perfect.
Okay.
Lay it down like that. Now we want to put this brocade face down.
Okay.
Okay. This is the fun part. Excellent. Oh, wow! A little warm feeling of pride inside. What do you think Ruth's reaction is going to be when she comes back and the house is transformed?
I believe she's just gonna be in awe of the whole thing.
I've learnt 2 things today. Firstly, you are a tool belt diva,
Of course.
and Stacey is an upholstery queen. We still have quite a lot of work to do, so I'm going to get to work in the kitchen, and I'm going to see you in a couple of days for the reveal.
Okay,
Excellent.
great. All right.
Thanks, guys, for your help.
All right,
Bye.
Bye.
With Ruth and Stacey gone, we can really start to polish the look. The old kitchen cupboard doors were beyond saving. They were covered in so many layers of paint that they looked terrible. So I went to the local hardware store and got them to cut us up some 3/4-inch plywood, added hinges, and we got brand new cupboard doors for practically nothing. I've got Dave patching up the look-through kitchen window.
We decided to take out the window between the kitchen and the dining room. It was painted shut, so you couldn't even look through. By taking it out, we've opened up a lot of useful space.
These are Ruth's old yellow chairs, which desperately needed a facelift. So we spray painted them, reupholstered the cushions with a splash of colour, and that dining room is not going to know what hit it.
There's so much going on in this house right now. We're priming, plastering, painting, building cupboard doors. We've even taken out a window, but we are almost there, so we just have to give it the final push.
Ruth will be back soon with Stacey, so it's time to put on the finishing touches. Before, Ruth didn't have a home office. She was using her dining room table instead. But by installing this sleek desk that fits the space, we've given her somewhere to work and she can eat in her dining room, and buyers are just going to love it. Bay windows are a great architectural detail that a lot of buyers look for in a home, but before, this one was obscured by dirty blinds and clutter. By putting in a window seat, we're highlighting the bay and also giving buyers an extra place to sit. Before, the buyers couldn't find a redeeming quality in this kitchen, so we've put a lot of work into it. We filled in the look-through window and replaced it with some much-needed prep space and this chic pot hanging rail, and now this kitchen looks contemporary, fresh and functional. This modern furniture will take up less space and give style and sophistication to the room. Time to see what Ruth thinks of her brand new house.
Hi. Oh my God, what a transformation. Oh my goodness.
This entryway had dark, gloomy paint and an unfinished staircase. But now it's light and bright and finished beautifully.
Feels bigger, doesn't it?
Oh, yes.
It's a beautiful color.
Yeah, I do like this color.
And look at your lovely banister rails. They've all been painted.
Yes.
And you notice the hardwood floors, because before your eyes were drawn straight to the paint.
Yeah.
So come on, let's get in there.
Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God.
This living room used to feel like a furniture warehouse, but now it's sleek and stylish like a showroom.
This is really incredible.
Look,
Absolutely fabulous.
we recovered the chairs. We got you a new couch. We got rid of your sofa there with the plastic cover.
Yes.
You've got a home office there.
Wow. This is crazy.
Look at this
Look at
beautiful
this.
window seat that we made. Look how big and bright the room looks now.
Beautiful.
The most important thing is buyers will come through here and they'll say, wow, what a beautiful room.
This room is going to sell this house.
So come on through to the dining room.
Wow.
Oh my God.
The dining room area was confusing to buyers, more like a crowded home office. So we pared it down to the essentials of a sophisticated dining space, and it feels larger than ever.
I always wanted a round table.
How does it feel to walk into this dining room now?
It looks fabulous. I love this chandelier. So far, this is my favorite feature.
And look how fantastic your chest now fits in with the room.
That's her
Right,
chest?
yeah.
Yes. You're kidding.
No. Her chest, her chairs. It's all about reusing, but just putting it in a different space or painting it.
This works.
I'm really excited about showing you the kitchen. It is totally transformed.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Wow. This is my kitchen
kitchen. This is your kitchen.
The kitchen was a real turn-off to buyers, with its tight feel and dated finishes. But we've reorganised it to create more workspace and redid the cupboards for a fresh new look.
Look at these new beautiful
I
cupboards.
didn't know how well it would show. Look at it.
They match.
Look at these cabinets.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. I love this. Look at this butcher block here.
I know.
Putting that there gives you extra prep space, it's attractive, and the hanging pot rail is great because it frees up space in the cupboards.
The kitchen that we had was so compact. I can actually move around in here.
It is compact, but we've made it look much bigger.
Much
it looks
bigger.
fresh and clean.
Yes.
And I think most importantly is that buyers are going to really love this house now.
I am so confident that this house is going to get sold. I can't see anyone walking in here and saying, no, this is not the house for me. Let the bidding wars begin.
Ruth, I can't tell you what a pleasure it was doing this for you.
I think my aunt and uncle are saying that, you know, you really did a great job, and thank you.
Now, let's see what the buyers think.
Oh man, this is amazing.
This looks so nice. Whoa.
The colors, the light, wonderful.
I have never seen a transformation like this.
It is phenomenal. It looks so nice.
You come in, it's very sedating.